How do you feel about your performance tonight? Did it go as expected?
Yeah, I think so. I would have liked to try to jam in more tracks, more music, because I've produced a lot of different kinds of music, and I wanted to showcase the whole depth and breadth of it. But yeah, it was really good. I'm glad I got to do it.
What kind of vibe were you aiming to create with your set? And do you feel like the crowd connected to it?
Well, I'm always trying to I'm always trying to bring a different vibe from everybody else. Just because I think I vibrate on a different frequency, but I try to bring I'll try to bring change the vibe a bit, but then slowly bring people in. It may sound a bit weird and absurd in the beginning, but then I think as you listen to it more, you kind of get into it. So I started kind of slow, and then I slowly built up into more clubby sounds. But yeah, I think people appreciated it.
Welcome to Patchouli Deep.
How do you read the crowd and how do you respond to it if you see?
Most of the
way
time,
they're
most of the time, I'm just into the decks, and then I'll very quickly look at what everyone's doing and how people are reacting, and then sort of adjust accordingly. But yeah, I'm trying to get better at reading people's how people react to it, because I think I could do a bit better with it. But yeah.
Did you play only your own music, or did you play music?
Yeah. I
I
played only my own tracks. The first track I played was actually I was working with a band. It was like an electro-pop band, so it was I recorded the singer, in the studio in Mumbai, and I've actually never played it for anybody or in a club setting, so I'm quite glad I got to play that. And then I did.
Did the crowd react in a way?
Yeah,
that
I think it was good
for
because
you?
it was quite slow and atmospheric, and because of the sound treatment and the acoustics in the space, I think it sounded really incredible. And then I played some folktronica that I produced with lots of Indian music samples, and then slowly I kind of moved into more jazzier dance, deep house kind of tracks.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
Did you prepare everything completely, or did you improvise some parts of your set tonight?
Oh no, I prepared everything. If I don't prepare, I would have a nervous breakdown. So yeah, it was prepared well in advance.
What do you hope the audience takes away from your performance?
I would like people to know that I've produced a lot of music. It's just that and just discover it, because it's all in different parts or different corners of the internet under different names. I think I must have produced under at least 12 to 15 different aliases.
Wow.
Over the last 10, 12 years. So it's if people heard it, and they can just message me saying, hey, what's this track, and I'll send it to them. And I'd like them to sort of just figure out. It's because all the music is not collected in one place, and I'm working towards making that happen. But at the moment, yeah, I would like people to know that there's a lot more to me than just the kind of music I'm DJing at the moment. I have there's loads of different dimensions and ideas and focus on different kinds of music. So yeah, I'd like people to experience that for themselves as well, because a lot of times people can just be stuck to okay, I only listen to progressive, or I only listen to techno, or I only listen to rock bands. But I'd like people to experience more of different genres, things that they've never heard of, sounds that they've never heard, and just to because people just come from different perspectives with music, and you can kind of experience an entire culture through a particular sound, and I'd like people to get into that. So.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Will you continue working under all the different artist names and aliases, and do you want people to find the different types of music under different aliases, or is the idea to bring everything together?
Yeah, the idea is now so I was working I was working in Mumbai at that point in time, and I kind of had to, when I moved here, I kind of tried to wrap everything up, and so I've started new projects and new ideas. So I'm collating, trying to simplify it a bit, because having 15 different projects is not conducive to my mental health.
Right.
So I've tried to collate it into like 2 or 3 different projects and just create new identities and sort of like go from there. So
That's beautiful. Do you want to talk a little bit about the technical side of things, sampling, how you, where you
sure.
get your samples?
So-
you mentioned a little bit already, but
what I really enjoy most is found sound. So I spend a lot of time digging in different corners of the world, of the internet, like looking for like world music samples or like field recordings. And I like to take like sounds that exist already in nature and then just sample the shit out of it and make them sound completely alien, make them sound like divorce it from its like original like element and then make it sound like outworldly. So that's where I like thrive the most, because you can sort of get so much sonic textures from the world that's almost like impossible to create directly through electronics. I mean, people do that, but I mean, I like finding something and be like, oh, this sounds like something that would make a good hi-hat, you know, and it could be like a cat meowing or something, and then just like try to tweak that and make that into like a soundscape that works for my sound. So
do you think about the audiences when you're producing? And
yeah, I definitely like. The first thing I always think about is like brain dance. Like I want people to like stimulate different like aspects, nodes, and like, you know, nerves in their brain. So I try to like tweak sounds in that, and then I slowly build the especially for dance music. Then I slowly build like the bass and the rhythms accordingly. So yeah.
really beautiful. Thank you. Do you want to talk a little bit about where the audience, where we can hear you, where we can find you, and if you have any future gigs coming up or releases?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, currently I'm working with a friend of mine to do a trance music night, but like it's going to be trance music with a twist. Like we want people to think like, is this trance or is this techno, or is it trance or is it acid? Because I've like trance music over the last couple of years has had quite like a bad reputation for being kind of cheesy, or you know, just a bit like, I don't know. I've got like mixed reactions from people. So me and my friend Binibi, we're trying to like give trance like a makeover almost. So that will be on the 7th of December at Club Makosa.
At Club Medosa.
Makosa. Yeah, it's just down the road from here. And then another project that I'm working on, which I'm really excited for, is called Chill In. It's basically it takes place at this venue called London Night Cafe. It's a cafe that's open at night, but it looks like an LSD fever dream because there's like LED lights everywhere and it's like amazing decor. So I get DJs and electronic music producers to like play sort of ambient experimental electronica or folktronica, like not club music, but like just music that people can chill to. And then we have like different activities, like people are painting like UV reactive paints, or they're like creating artworks or creative workshops. And so it's kind of like it's different from like a regular club event. So that's called Chill In, and I think the next one would be
January 18th.
Yeah,
Okay.
at the London Night Cafe. It's
Amazing.
in Aldgate, so yeah.
Amazing. That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
Is
it-
there anything else that you want to add or talk about how it went tonight, or anything else that you're working on? That's
Well,
really...
I'm hoping to like get back into producing, because a lot of the music I played was a bit older. But yeah, I'm just like excited to, you know, get back into it and produce more stuff, and then hopefully work with Patchouli and, you know, and just create more beautiful sounds.
We love your sound and we can't wait to hear more.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you
yeah.
so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Sounds great.